Tonight, a deadly affair leads to a man on the run. Sex, drugs, Caribbean voodoo, a stint at a trade school learning HVAC repair, a bocce ball tournament, several haircuts, skydiving, land jumping. It's all coming up on today's exciting, action-packed episode of Distorted View Daily.
Hey, freaks, it's Monday, February 2nd, 2026. Coming up on the program today, Sagittarius shouted deals with a shark. Plus, even infamous pedophile Jeffrey Epstein wanted nothing to do with Elon Musk. When even the suicide hotline wants you to kill yourself, and science gives us the green light to goon. All coming up today.
Distorted View Daily proudly presents great moments in employment terminations.
Getting fired from the UPS store by this cuck loser, fucking coward, cuck loser, won't even fire me at the beginning of my shift, waits till the end of my shift. Here he is, Darren the cuck fucking loser from 1892. He's a fucking loser who doesn't know shit about running a business, and he's gonna let an alcoholic fat fuck named Joe fire somebody with 10 years of experience because he complained that Joe won't train my fucking coworkers, and Joe puts nigger on the fucking radio, and Joe drinks next door and won't tell shit to my coworkers because he's a cuck fucking loser coward, just like Darren the cuck fucking loser coward. Coward, loser, fucking cunt.
It's Distorted View Daily with Tim Henson.
Yes, Tim Henson back here with you to kick off a new week of programs. Got a great one for you today. You know, this past weekend, more Epstein files were released. I think like 3 million pages. And while I haven't been able to sift through them all, there are already news reports being published about various celebrities mentioned in said files, along with other peculiar Epstein instances. Like, for instance, he sent Five Nights at Freddy's porn via 4chan links. He sent his girlfriend an animated GIF of a bunch of Five Nights at Freddy characters engaging in sex acts, and he commented, "Amazing animation," in the subject line of the email. All right, that's a little strange. Nothing illegal going on there, which is a nice change of pace for Epstein. The one thought that ran through my mind when I saw this was he would be a big fan of Sextastic Tuesday. I mean, I know Jeffrey Epstein is a bad guy and all, but he's got lots of money. He would have been a fantastic sideshow member or something more, you know, a benefactor, an angel investor. You know, I might want to actually check through my records and see if any Epsteins have ever subscribed to the sideshow. Because, again, I think he would have really gotten a kick out of a lot of content here on TV. I wonder how well I do with the pedophile demographic. I might have to start shaping more content to appeal to where my audience is, if you know what I mean. Anyway, it was also widely reported this weekend that Bill Gates got an STD from a Russian whore. In response, Bill Gates told People magazine, "These claims are absolutely absurd and completely false." And then, of course, there's emails from Elon Musk begging to visit Epstein Island or something. Despite Musk's claim that he refused to visit Epstein's private island, Little St. James, and knew that Epstein was a creep, the documents contain multiple instances of Musk discussing such visits, coordinating times, and helicopter pickups. It does seem, this is kind of funny, it does seem at some point Epstein was like annoyed with Elon Musk, which makes sense. I mean, you've all witnessed his personality. So Elon wanted to know when he could fly down for an epic vacation. Wow, chicka wow. Jeffrey Epstein didn't even want to deal with him. So he made someone, I don't know, Ghislaine or something, reply for him. He's like, "Deal with this. Thank you." And so she or one of his associates said, "Oh, I'm so sorry, Elon. You just missed Jeffrey Epstein." It's like, This isn't a phone call. It's email. So, he could reply at any time, but instead they're acting as if JE has gone incommunicado. You just missed, Jeffrey. He actually told me he was thinking of winding down the entire Little St. James operation. I think at this point there was a little bit of heat. Like people were becoming wise to what was going on there. Bummer! If it starts up again, we'll be sure to let you know. Now, either that's true or they just told that to Elon so he would go away. Because he's so unlikable. All right, so those are just some of the things recently uncovered from the Epstein files. I'm sure more will be coming out in the next few days. We've got more pressing matters here on Distorted View Daily. I've got my own creep, my own sex pest. And once again, I blame you freaks for this. You started this whole ball rolling. The It's Just a Fun Thing guy is upset because I never called him.
Good morning, Jim.
Tim!
I was just calling you.
Jim!
I hadn't heard from you.
Yeah.
Hope everything's well.
Oh, he's so disappointed.
Please give me a call soon. I've been looking forward to you calling.
Yeah, so that was the polite call. Then, a few hours later...
Hey, give me a call.
Yeah, now it's getting short. He called again, but I deleted the message. It was just another give me a call. For those of you that haven't been listening to the show or you don't remember, this guy wants to hear me poop. He's blind, so he needs to hear. And he really wants to touch it. He wants me to move in with him because,
it's just a fun thing.
I'm not the only one dealing with shitty situations. My favorite Canadian prostitute is back, Sagittarius Shouty. And she has returned with a new story to tell.
That's not who I was expecting to show up at my door. He hasn't come see me in a while. He's been texting me like every time I work, trying to come, and then he'll like no show me or whatever. So I'm like, Anyway, so he comes. I'm like, okay, I remember you. And then.
Okay, so she thought it was going to be one guy, but it turns out it was a different regular, or at least someone she's fucked before. So far, so good.
Sorry, guys, 1 second.
She's getting ready as she's telling this story.
We go into the room, and like he stinks.
Uh-oh.
I'm like, okay, he's one of those ones that stink. Whatever, cool.
That's such a weird response, isn't it? Oh, okay, he's one of these guys who stinks. That's cool. I'm down. I would not be down. I guess when you're a prostitute, it's just something that you have to deal with. What are you going to do? She's not going to let him shower. She's very strange about letting these guys get comfortable in her house or offering any sort of hospitality. I think in this instance, I would be a little more accommodating. Do you want to wash the stink off you? Please use my shower. That would be one of my rules if I was a prostitute. You gotta smell good. And it's at this whore's discretion what smells good means. I take a sniff, and if I don't like it, you gotta get in the shower. And that's gonna eat into your hour. Sorry. I still think that doesn't make me as big of a bitch as Sagittarius. She's mean from the get-go. She won't even give the guy a glass of water. But okay, so he stinks. This is one of those times where I'm like, okay, I'm on Sagittarius' side here. This is a disaster.
Not letting him use my shower. I wasn't about to say anything, honestly, because he looks like he's fast.
She said that very quickly, but she said, one, she's not going to let him use the shower. I knew it. That's where her and I differ. But the other thing is, she doesn't mind so much because he looks like he's going to nut quickly. Maybe this is one of her special abilities that she picked up, from years of prostituting. She just knows what a fast comer looks like.
Big. I'm not even going to say Indian because he doesn't look Indian. I don't know what he is. I actually don't know, but...
I think that's what she meant when she was like, he's one of those that smell. There's two types of Indians. Cologne-wearing motherfuckers and curry-scented dirtbags. Is that what you're saying, Sagittarius? It's a little racist, but how racist can she actually be? She'll fuck anyone. No loads refused.
He smells... And then he gets me to lay down beside him, and he likes,
I don't know what she's motioning. She won't say it because she's afraid she's going to get demonetized, which I have a hard time believing her channel is monetized, but whatever. He was either licking her pussy or fingering her.
The melons,
he's okay, grabbing her tits.
Yeah, so whatever.
Playing with her nips.
He bit really, really hard on my gumdrop. To the point where I literally, like, yelped. Like, I had to yell at him. I'm like, no, like, absolutely not. Don't do that again. Like, that hurt. Like,
gnawing on my clit.
He felt like he was trying to bite it off. Anyway, so I don't know. A lot of, like, these guys are, like, just, like, honestly, even a shower, like, after they sweat for, like, 2 minutes, they're gonna smell again. So it's like, whatever, cool. So he paid me for 2 shots. I was like, okay, whatever. Let's get it over with. He does the first shot.
I could not have sex with Sagittarius for a variety of reasons, but one is I just can't be with someone who is so visibly and probably audibly not into me. I would be way too self-conscious. Like, it's one thing if you're pretending to be having a good time or to be into me, but I don't think Sagittarius has that ability. She can't fake it, and it comes out how disgusted she is. All right, let's do this. Let's just get it over with. Like, that is really her mentality.
Like,
and I understand this is her job, so of course she's going to think that. But when when she exudes that would immediately shrivel my little worm up. Half the reason I'm paying for you is for the experience. Pretend you're into me.
2 minutes, they're gonna smell again. So it's like, whatever, cool. So he paid me for 2 shots. I was like, okay, whatever.
Let's get it over with.
Yep. He does the first shot. And, like, as he's, like, throwing things out and, like, I'm sitting there, I turn on my side and his boxers, there's a big brown... There's a big brown spot. So I'm, like, looking around at my sheets, and, like, my sheets are, like, Christmas Hello Kitty, so there's prints, like, all over them. I don't have my contacts in, mind you, okay? So just keep that in mind. I don't have my contacts in. I don't really know.
She's desperate to find out if he has stained her bed sheets. I guess it depends on what's going on down there in his butt, like how much shit is caked on. I mean, if it's up there pretty well, then, it would really take him scooting across the bed sheets like a dog in order to transfer that shit. But if it's on his cheeks,
like, I can't really see that well, so I'm, like, looking around on the bed to see if I can see anything, because if he got something on my bed,
she's a bit of a neat freak.
But anyways, after peeping the dookie stain on the boxers, I was, like, absolutely disgusted. And all I can think about is the fact that his butt is just not washed. So I don't know. I'm, like, thinking of how I can say it. Like,
maybe you should have let him take a fucking shower then. You know what? If I ever become a prostitute and, that's on the table, I'm pretty much there as it is, begging you guys for money to perform. I would do a visual inspection before any fucking. I would need you to strip. I'd need you to turn around. I would take a fucking flashlight and really get up in the crevices and,
I don't want to be too rude, and, like, I know I should have just been like...
Since when do you care about that, Sagittarius? When you're dealing with poop and shit stains, I think you can be a little blunt.
Not washed. So I don't know. I'm, like, thinking of how I can say it. Like, I don't want to be too rude, and, like, I know I should have just been like, that's disgusting. Like, you need to go, but, like, he's quite big. Like, he's, like, chonky, and he's, like, over 6 foot. And I don't know. I got all tense, and I didn't know how to say it, so I said, you have a poop stain, and then he, like, looks at it, and he's not even looking in the poop part of the pants, mind you. He's looking at, like, the front of it. I'm like...
That's not where poop goes, yeah.
And he's like, oh, it's okay, I'll go home and change. No, it's not okay, you have a poop stain. You have a freaking poop stain. What do you mean you're gonna go home and... No, girl, go home and shower. Throw those out. Oh, my God.
Yeah, he's focusing on the wrong thing. It's not the clothing that's so much the issue. It's what's on your body.
I honestly, like, I gave him back the extra money for the second shot, and I was like...
Wow.
I don't think he understood when I said poop stain. I don't think it clicked in his brain that that's what I was saying. I mean, he just thought I was telling him that there was a stain on his thing, but... Girl, no. And I also, like... I wanted to point it out more and, like, get a better look, but when I'm grossed out too, I'm also not, like, I can't trust my eyesight 100%, but I'm, like, 90% sure I've seen a big poop stain on his thing. So
wait, now we're down to 90%? What is this? You can't trust your eyes. I mean, you see something in the back of someone's underwear, and you smell something, I mean, that's enough.
I just wasn't feeling it anymore, and he had to go. He already tried to bite my gumdrop off. He is already annoying. Like, he talks.
When she says gumdrop, does she mean her nipple or her clit? I'm thinking clit, right?
Low. Oh, to top that off, he kept saying, I love you. Like, over and over. He said, I love you. I love you. I love you. Girl.
This is a business transaction.
Don't tell me you love me. Don't say the O word. Like, ooh. First of all, ooh. Like, oh my.
You gave Sagittarius the ick. And that's before she saw your shark-stained underwear.
Guys, like, I kept texting you.
This was not a love connection.
You weren't responding, and I tried to book you last night. I love you. I missed you. Like, ugh. Anyways.
That's what skeeved her out the most. Well, that's what Sagittarius has been up to. Poor thing. It really is a shit-heavy episode of Distorted View Daily today because diaper fetishist and autism faker Andy Ditch is back. You may remember him as the diaper freak who insists on having his parents help him go to the bathroom. He somehow acquired autism in his 20s before he decided he was an incontinent adult baby. He did have a YouTube channel where he repaired computers and stuff, and he acted pretty normal. He's a faker. Now, his parents, I think, have had enough. They don't want to deal with him anymore. As far as I know, Andy is now living in some sort of assisted living facility. I don't think he's with his parents anymore. Still, he likes to complain and say he's being mistreated. People are refusing to touch his butthole like he likes, I guess. I don't know. Here he is calling crisis services. And you can just tell by the way the woman talks to him, like they've dealt with baby Andy before.
Crisis Services.
Hi, who is this?
This is Lethal.
Hi. So, this is Crisis Services?
Mm-hmm.
So what you're doing is suicide by Crisis Services? Is that what you're doing?
I'm sorry, who are you? It's like, what a way to start a phone call. You're killing me! What? What did I do?
What are you doing?
No, what do you mean?
Well, you're causing a suicide because I'm in danger because I can't take care of myself or protect myself.
Okay, what's going on, Andrew, that you are in danger of yourself?
I'm in danger because I cannot take care of myself or protect myself. I'm unable to eat or drink. I have no way to do that or take my pills.
It's amazing that he can't eat or drink, yet he's able to set up an entire live stream. You know what I mean? He's figured out how to record a phone conversation, get that on his computer, screen recording the whole thing. Not to mention, this guy's like 500 pounds. He somehow has figured out how to eat.
You're causing suicide, or should I say murder, because you don't give a fuck.
Baby Andy's having a bit of a tantrum.
Andrew, that is not anything that we have done. We are a medical facility, Andrew.
Well, that's unable to take care of myself, isn't it? You're causing me a severe diaper rash that bleeds out because I can't take care of it. You're causing me to have a heart attack if my blood pressure is 217 over 114.
Listen to the silence. The crisis support woman has just given up. She's like, I do not care if you kill yourself.
Andrew, these are all choices that you can make. But I do have another call coming in, so can I put you on hold real quick?
No, it's not a choice.
Isn't that wild? A crisis phone line putting someone on hold. She knows you're not going to commit suicide. You're just wasting her time. Let me talk to someone who's actually in crisis. And of course, it's all about the butt stuff. Diapers, shitting. The whole reason why he's calling is because he says he has a diaper rash. He wants someone to apply ointment.
You're abusing your power by doing that, and you're going to pay for it because you're going on YouTube.
At this point, he's talking to no one. She's already switched over to the other phone call. At this point, Andrew hangs up and calls back. Try someone else. Someone's got to be willing to wipe his butthole.
For quality purposes. One moment, please.
By the way, everyone on this crisis line knows who Andrew is.
Hi, Andrew Ditch calling.
Oh, hi, Andrew. How you doing?
You again.
Not safe. And I don't care, because if I get hurt, I got my medical records on me.
Yeah, so go run in front of a car.
Andrew, are you recording me right now?
He's on to you, Andrew. He knows your game.
Not going to answer, but no. I will be forced to answer, and the answer is no.
Yeah, we all know what that means, Andrew. You're recording.
Where are you?
I don't care. I don't know where I'm at.
What kind of help
Sorry.
do you want?
All right. Well, if you need anything, just let us know.
Well, how can I tell you where I'm at?
Day, Andrew.
I don't know where I'm at. I'm in a new area.
Yeah, this has happened before where Andrew freaks out, right? He starts wandering around and then he supposedly gets lost out on the streets, and he's also afraid to cross the road.
Well, how can I help you if I don't know where you're at?
I don't know where I'm at.
Oh, I don't know.
How can I find out where I'm at?
Andrew spends his entire life on his phone. How about Google Maps? He knows that. You know, he's just giving these people a hard time.
I don't know what to say. Maybe look on Google Maps on your phone.
Thank you.
What?
Maybe look on Google Maps on your phone.
I don't have Google Maps.
Bullshit.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you, Andrew.
Am I supposed to knock on the door for someone?
I don't know. You tell me.
I have stranger danger issues, and I'm in the middle of traffic because I can't.
Okay, Andrew really is acting like a baby. Let's assume Andrew does have a form of autism. Again, he's functioning, right? He would not say, I got stranger danger, like a 3-year-old. This guy used to walk us through computer repairs on his YouTube channel.
Across streets, and I have no way to.
He can use his words and think.
Well, I would tell you to get out of traffic.
Well, because I have to get out of the coast. I want to go somewhere in the community, and I can't do it because I'm not safe doing it. So I got my medical records. If I want to go out in the community and do things in my life, and I'm not allowed to because I have a disability.
Yes, exactly.
I would just urge you to do the safe thing, Andrew.
And what's that? Get hit by a car because I can't cross streets safely? It does happen. You know, I got my medical records. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. I did not fucking look. I forgot to look. Oh, my fucking God.
Cars are almost hitting him.
I'm trying to get over.
Oh, if only one would just take him out. Put us all out of our misery here.
There's to ask the guy what's the address I'm at. But, oh, my fucking God. Because you're an idiot, sir. You're a fucking idiot.
Well,
they don't care. I'm gonna get hurt. I'm hurting myself because I already been hurt because of these people.
Oh, okay, that's Andrew live. He's playing these phone calls that he's recorded for us.
I almost got hit by a car, sir. I need your help. I need your help. Can you help me, please?
Yeah, they just hang up on me. I'm glad I recorded this to protect myself from the harm of others.
Jesus Christ, like mass pandemonium. He just keeps calling back.
I almost got hit by a car. What's your name, sir? You work here?
You have a good day, Andrew.
Yeah.
Well,
watch out for those vehicles.
Gracious, sir.
Maybe you should get off the phone and just pay attention to your surroundings. Try not to shit yourself.
I'm not allowed to have hope? I'm not allowed to have fucking hope. That's what you just said. I'm not allowed to have hope, and I'm allowed to get hit by a car. That's what you just fucking said.
What if Andrew Ditch was on his way to visit Sagittarius Shouty? He was the guy with the shitty asshole that she had sex with. It's all making sense. Is Andrew Ditch Canadian?
Yep.
You done talking, Andrew?
I'd really like to hang up the phone right now. He does end up calling back, and I think he got that first woman again, and she has had enough of his bullshit. She is encouraging him to kill himself at this point, basically.
Crisis services.
Hi, you're causing suicide by crisis services, aren't you?
Again with that tactic.
I'm not sure what you mean by that.
You're killing me!
And
are you having thoughts of suicide, Andrew?
No, but I cannot take care of myself, and that's suicide. Or that's murder, I meant.
It's like 3 a.m. Why are you even still awake?
Because I can't take care of myself. And
I love that Crisis Services is just now a dick to Andy. It's the only thing that works with him.
You won't help me. You caused me injuries because I can't take care of myself.
Mm-hmm. Andrew, I've been doing this with you all night long.
Hey, you're uncomfortable with this. Deal with your bullshit. Deal with your discrimination and endangerment of a person who cannot take care of themselves.
Andrew, I'm gonna get police to your location, Andrew. Oh, please hold.
There we go. That's all you wanted.
I don't want police. I want you to help me.
3 a.m.
How would you like me to help you?
I don't know. You do think I need help?
I get it. He doesn't know what he wants. He's just bored, and he's got this fetish, and he wants other people to play along with him.
Do you think I need help? You
When did I ever once in my history of working here say that? Please tell me, since you record all these calls. Go back and tell me what day I told you don't need help.
She is not taking his shit. I love this bitch.
You never said
Courtney,
that.
Look it up.
You never said that yourself. I'm a person.
Okay, so why don't you take a moment and check in with yourself?
Crisis Prevention Hotline. Check yourself before you wreck yourself. That's a good message.
It is not fair for you to say you are not able to do certain things, yet expect everyone else to do whatever you want when I am not able to do that. Do you see how that's hypocritical?
But I'm not choosing to do this. I'm sorry that I'm expected to die because no one cares.
There's like a 5% chance she's still on the phone. I think she hung up on him again.
She hangs up on me because she knows I'm right.
No, I think her position is,
why don't you just
kill yourself? Speaking of suicide, I kind of want to kill myself. Why? Guess who just called and left another message for me?
Hey, good afternoon. Give me a call. Been thinking about you, bored.
The can of worms we have opened. Guys, if I ever miss a couple episodes of DV and you don't hear from me, I have been murdered. I've been taken captive by this guy, and he's making me his shit slave. All right, and with that, let's get into the crazy, bizarre twist to the fucked up news right now. Not a member of the Distorted View Sideshow. What are you waiting for? Help support this stupidity. Become a true and honorable freak today. Just go to distortedview.com. When you sign up, you get a personalized RSS feed or a podcast feed that you can just sort of copy and paste into your podcast app. That way you'll have access to all of the exclusive shows we do throughout the week. I did want to mention, I guess maybe a year and a half ago, we switched websites. We used to have superfreaksideshow.com. That was the dedicated Sideshow site. And if you signed up over there, you're still using that website, and it's fine, and it's constantly updated. However, for the past year or so, we've moved everything over to distortedview.com. So now when you sign up for the Sideshow, everything is done at distortedview.com. There's some fun new features over there for Sideshow freaks that have signed up at distortedview.com, including we did a soundboard full of my top sound effects that I use that you can play around with. We've got a web player where you can just listen to every single episode of DV on the website, broken up by year, so you don't even have to use like a podcast app. One of the last things, and it's been kind of difficult, is switching over, doing the yearly podcast feed archives. And last month, I did the first couple of years as a test. So there are special podcast feeds that you can copy and bring on over into your podcast app, whatever you use, Overcast, Apple Podcast, Podcast Addict. We call them yearly archives because the podcast feed includes every episode we did for that particular year. So you can go back and listen to any episode you want from that year. And so I was testing it out last month. We did year 2004, 2005, and 2006. I found a few errors in there and a few bugs we needed to fix, but now I've added a couple more. We've done 2007 and 2008. I plan on a couple more being added this week, and then, as soon as I get a day off, like one of these holidays, probably President's Day or something, I'll spend all day working on it, and I think by the end of February, we should have every single year set up as a podcast archive again over there at distortedview.com. So I know a lot of freaks have been waiting for that. It's kind of a pain in the ass and a lot of work, but slowly but surely we are getting there. Our first 5 years are now available. And now that I've gotten all the kinks worked out, it doesn't take quite as long. We've got a good flow. So if you guys have been waiting for the yearly archives over there at distortedview.com, you don't have much longer to wait. They are starting to appear. Just load up your account, go to distortedview.com, check out the member dashboard, and you can find all the links to your personal podcast archives there. Okay, so there you go. Sign up right now, distortedview.com. Other ways to support the show, we've got a Patreon account, patreon.com/distortedview. Pledge $5, get access to a special voicemail line where I will play your calls first. And yeah, you can sponsor an episode of DV. I think we're done with sponsorships. I don't have any on deck. So if you want to support Distorted View that way, just PayPal me $25 and let me know how you'd like to sponsor the show or what you'd like me to talk about or play. That would be great. Again, $25 to show@distortedview.com. Okay, 2 very quick stories now. First up, most crimes we report on the show, I think of as senseless. I can't wrap my mind around. Like, I don't understand how someone could, commit a murder just because they were disagreeing with someone over a football game. That's crazy. In today's story, though, I can sort of understand where this guy was coming from. A Missouri man has been charged after threatening to kill because he was denied a Pepsi Cola. Now, while I don't have as strong an opinion on Pepsi Cola as I do on, say, Dr. Pepper, I still get where the man's coming from. He likes what he likes. Coke is not the same as Pepsi. And if you want a Pepsi and you're denied a Pepsi, well, bitch is gonna get whacked. I get it. A Missouri man was arrested and charged with stalking after authorities say he threatened to kill a woman and her son. He's willing to go on a goddamn spree over this cola. This confrontation was sparked by his demand for a Pepsi. I wonder if it was like a standard Pepsi, Diet Pepsi, one of the flavored like wild cherries. You know, Pepsi is a pretty widely available commodity. I get being annoyed that, you were denied a Pepsi, but walk 30 feet to the next convenience store and you can just pick one up, right? According to court documents reviewed by police, the incident unfolded Wednesday evening when officers were called to a residence in Seymour, Missouri, shortly before 7:30 p.m. A woman reported that a man, later identified as Brian Champagne, it just sounds exotic, doesn't it? I hear Brian Champagne and I see dollar signs. Sophisticated and rich. That obviously wasn't the case because he's willing to murder over a 20-ounce Pepsi. That's okay. He's still my kind of guy. Yes, a woman reported that a man later identified as Brian Champagne, 47, attempted to force his way into her bedroom while repeatedly demanding the soft drink by name. Like, was he asking for the Pepsi or was he just pushing his way into your bedroom screaming, Pepsi, 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 Pepsi? Are you sure he wasn't saying pussy? Because it sounds like you gonna get raped. He's making his way into her bedroom. Pussy, pussy, pussy. I think maybe she just misheard. She's got the whole thing all wrong here. Police said the woman provided video footage that allegedly shows Champagne yelling for a Pepsi and trying to provoke a physical fight with her son. Investigators said the video also captured Champagne threatening to beat the boy and kill him. Someone get this man a sponsorship deal with Pepsi. He's got to be their biggest fan. Authorities said the woman was able to separate the two and retreat to another part of the home. Later, she allowed Champagne's mother to enter her home to retrieve a Pepsi. You're giving the man what he wanted? That's only going to continue to encourage his behavior. Officers noted it remains unclear how Champagne and the woman knew each other or why they were staying in the same residence. I'd also like to know why she didn't want to give him a Pepsi in the first place. It probably has something to do with the fact he drinks a lot of Pepsi. She keeps buying Pepsi. And she's like, look, if you're not going to contribute, you can't have any more of the Pepsi. Probably what's going on here. The age of the woman's son was not disclosed, and police did not explain why Champagne's mother was present at the home. When officers attempted to question Champagne, police said he became argumentative and uncooperative. Give that man a Pepsi. I bet you he'll talk then. His demeanor would change pretty quickly. Repeatedly asking why they were being rude to him and insisting he was being treated like a criminal. You're almost there, Brian Champagne. You almost got it. What would you call someone who forced his way into a woman's bedroom and threatened to kill her and her son? Would you consider that a crime, maybe? And who commits those crimes? criminals. There we go. After reviewing the video and speaking with those involved, officers determined Champagne was the primary aggressor. Yeah, but he was denied a Pepsi. How would you expect him to respond? I'm trying to think of like what soda would make me that incensed. I hate to say it, but probably Crystal Pepsi. Just because, it's not available all the time. I think it's been a good 5-7 years since it was last available. You know what I mean? Like if I saw a Crystal Pepsi in someone's refrigerator and they wouldn't give it to me, I get pretty angry. I'm annoyed because every time I go to the grocery store, I'm looking for Mr. Pibb, and Mr. Pibb has not made its way to our area. We still have that fucking Pibb Extra, which for those of you that don't know, Pibb Extra is like Coca-Cola's fake Dr. Pepper. And they originally it was Mr. Pibb, and they changed the formula many years ago in the early 2000s to Pibb Extra. Now they're reintroducing Mr. Pibb, changing the formula once again, and if I don't get to try it soon, I may just commit a murder. Someone will pay. Actually, check this shit out. All right, so Mr. Pibb hasn't made its way to Ohio yet, and they're already announcing flavor extensions. They're like, in February, we're going to be introducing vanilla Mr. Pibb and peach Mr. Pibb. I hate peach, by the way, so I'm not excited about that one, but vanilla, yeah, I could get behind that. Maybe they'll all be released at once. I don't know. I'm sorry. Let's get back to the story here. Police said Champagne was informed he was being placed under arrest, but left the house and walked towards the garage despite warnings to remain inside. I bet you that also had something to do with Pepsi. Like there's a refrigerator in the garage, and that's where they keep the Pepsi. He's like, fuck it. If I'm going to jail, I'm having one last Pepsi. Champagne was taken into custody and transported to the Wright County Jail, where he remains held on a $5,000 bond. He's scheduled to appear in court for a pretrial hearing today. Good luck with that. Final story we have for you. Great news for you long-distance masturbators. That's probably not the right term. Marathon masturbators? I know the classic term is gooner. Maybe we should just go with that. I've got some great news for you gooners. Frequent consumption of pornography is not inherently linked to sexual or emotional problems. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Oh, happy day! Oh, happy day! Jesus. Well, let's not bring Jesus into this. Let's just leave Jesus alone there. He doesn't want to hear about us gooning. Yes, this research suggests why people watch matters far more than how often they do. Researchers at University of Pex, I don't know if I pronounced that right, found that individuals who viewed porn for positive reasons, uplifting reasons, such as enhancing pleasure. Like, what? Isn't that why we all watch porn? To enhance our pleasure, make our diggy-hoid? Yes, enhancing pleasure, exploring fantasies, or strengthening intimacy. Well, let's not get carried away there. They were less likely to report negative sexual or emotional effects, even when usage spiked. The findings were published this month in the International Journal of Sexual Health and are based on survey data from 890 adults in Hungary who responded anonymously online. By contrast, participants who said they primarily used porn as a way to cope with stress, avoid emotional discomfort, or escape personal problems were significantly more likely to experience difficulties with emotional regulation, sexual functioning, and relationships. That's probably why Christians are always like, porn ruined my life. It's like, no, your life was ruined beforehand. That's why you turned to porn. Actually, do you remember that guy we used to feature kind of frequently? He was a Christian who used to be addicted to porn, and I think gay. He would always blame pornography on the fact that he was attracted to trans women. I've got a clip here. I think this is kind of recent. Now, this guy will appear for a while, and then he'll go back into hiding after it's revealed, he's been on Grindr again. Like, people will be like, wait a second, I know this guy. We just hooked up last week. It's these troubled individuals who have negative experiences with porn.
This is why I had to actually completely stop watching porn and stop playing around with it. The porn I was watching gradually as I watched over the years upon years, it just kind of got darker and darker into whack stuff I never thought I'd be watching.
See, that's an indication you're just fucked up. Not to brag, I was like the first generation on the internet, on the World Wide Web. I'm so old, I call it the World Wide Web. I was literally like 15 or 16, and, internet sites just really started to become popular. And of course, that meant porn sites started popping up. So I got an eyeful at a young age. And I gotta say, my porn viewing habits pretty much the same as I was back then. It's just dicks, dicks, ass, and dudes doing stuff with dicks and ass. It's not like over the years I'm like, I need more extreme porn to get off. I need to see this penis getting run over. I want to see that thing get decimated by a tractor. I want to see tire marks on that flattened dick. Or like, I want to see blood spurting out of it. I want to see some woman stick her high heel in the cock hole. Ugh. All right, but yeah, if you're like a troubled individual and, it's already dark to begin with, of course that's what you're going to search out.
Kind of got darker and darker into whack stuff I never thought I'd be watching.
Whack stuff. Stop trying to sound straight, you cock-sucking Mary.
And I'm sure there's a lot of you guys out there that are watching some porn that is something you never, ever thought you'd be watching.
That I can relate to, but, it's for my job, not to get off.
6th grade, the porn, I jumped into some weird categories, man. This is tough.
6th grade.
Transgenders having sex with chicks. And why am I watching this stuff? Well, because I'm opening myself up to spirits and spirits the more I watch the porn, and I don't even realize.
I want you to just keep in mind, this guy continually goes back to gay sex.
And as it gradually goes, it gets darker. And I was watching transgenders having sex with like transgenders, and then dudes, and I'm like,
and then it was dudes and dudes, and then I found myself having sex with guys.
Why am I watching this stuff? Eventually the porn's not going to be enough. Just like Ted Bundy, eventually the porn wasn't enough for Ted Bundy, and he started actually doing the acts, and I started doing the acts.
Yeah,
never ever thought I'd be doing something like that. You know what I'm saying? And that's my quick short testimony on porn and how it just dragged me to a dark place. But know this, there's good news at the end of this.
Studies reveal porn doesn't emotionally destroy you. He just read this news story as well. All right, you get the idea. You remember that guy, right? Quote, the frequency of porno use alone tells us very little about whether it's harmful, said Norbert Mesko, a psychology professor involved in the study. What appears far more important is whether individuals feel distressed or out of control in relation to their use. The study included 600 participants assigned female at birth and 290 assigned male at birth. I feel like if you're going to be doing a porn study, you want more guys, right? That's who's really, really watching porn. Researchers assessed participants' motivations for viewing pornography and measured indicators of sexual engagement, emotional regulation, and relationship health. One notable finding was that frequent pornography use driven by positive motivations was associated with lower levels of sexual withdrawal or disengagement. Negative outcomes, researchers said, were linked almost exclusively to what they described as problematic use, not frequency alone. Only problematic use showed strong connections to emotional and sexual difficulties. This suggests clinicians and researchers should focus on distress and loss of control rather than counting how often someone views porn or jerks it, cranks their hog, man. The authors caution that the study relied on self-reported data, which may be affected by memory or social desirability biases. They also noted the findings may not be broadly generalizable. Ooh, that's a hard word. Beyond the study population, and that individuals often report mixed motivations that can shift over time. Who cares? The point is, you guys can jerk off and jerk off for hours. It's okay. It's got to come as great news to the podcasturbation dude, right? Yeah, my little penis. You stick my little penis in the couch cushion of hotel rooms because it's dirty. That guy. That, my friends, is your Distorted News for Monday. Let's do a couple voicemails and get the hell out of here. Love to hear from you freaks. Many ways to contact the show. Oh, you can always text us. We've got that 4 Harry Cunt line. I'm not reading any messages today. We'll do that on Wednesday, I promise. But thank you so much to everyone who continues to text in just to say hi, send links, talk about the show. Love to hear from you. Other ways to contact me, show@distortedview.com. That's my email address. I'm all over social media at DistortedView on Twitter and Instagram, Facebook.com/DistortedViewShow. Of course, if you pledge $5 to our Patreon account, you get access to that special voicemail line where I will play your calls first. And yes, we've got some patrons checking in.
Jimmy, come on over. Got your listener, Sweet Leprechaun. Observation to make about Mr. It's just a fun thing.
Yeah.
You know, it's a shame that it's a shame, A, that you're, not going to keep in touch with him, but really that he's blind, because there are two hilarious things that you could have done. Number one, send him one of those Cologuard boxes. The ones that you put your shit in to send to a doctor if you're too lazy to have a colonoscopy. He would get so excited.
Yeah.
He'd be like, oh my God, is it my birthday? And then, open it and there's, nothing. Or I don't know, put something in there maybe. And number two, I don't know if you remember, hell, maybe you're the one that told us about this. There used to be a company, maybe it still exists, I don't know, I haven't looked online, but there used to be a company online where you could mail anonymously
dog shit, right?
Wild animal shit to someone like that you hate, or anyone, anonymously. And when I say wild animal, I mean like everything from like deer all the way up to like fucking elephants. It was expensive, and I never did it, although God, I wanted to, because I was so paranoid that like they'd figure out some way to trace it back to you. And it was weird because like you had to like pay, like almost like do like a check or something to make sure that like
does that service still exist?
Wasn't traced or something. I don't know. Anyway, but it would be so fucking hilarious if you sent him like animal turds or something. You'd be like,
I wonder how he feels about animal shit. I just feel like when you're dealing with poop, poop is so disgusting. It's literally waste. Does it really matter if it comes out of a human asshole or, a giraffe's asshole? Shit is shit.
Maybe he'd get interested in animal turds and start be like chasing animals.
Oh, now I have to talk to him again.
Anyway.
Why you guys should continue sending in questions for this guy. Maybe I'll make a list and then I can just rattle them off to him.
Observation, but I don't know.
You guys are going to get me to call him again, aren't you? Trying to break free, and you guys just keep pulling me back in. Yes.
Hey, faggot, unicorn hamster checking in. This is how I talk.
That's not how.
How about for my birthday, you guys call in and say something nice about me, the show, Haley's Comet. Just spread some good cheer around.
Look, if you want me to say something nice about those people, you're going to have to sponsor an episode of TV. I'm gonna require payment for that. Let's do one more call here.
Sorry about that, Tim. This is Rick from Baltimore.
Hey, Rick.
Fuck you, Jeff, by the way. And so I want to tell you about if you had been around when I was 7 years old. And I knew I was a freak when.
Okay.
So you have to understand, I've gone to a few Christian schools. In fact, I graduated from Harvard Christian High.
Hey, real quick, I'm so sorry to interrupt you, but that reminds me of a very short clip that I was going to play, and then I was like, it's only a few seconds long, so fuck it. I just thought this was really strange. This is what is being taught in Christian schools. So these people have taken their children out of public schools and put them into private Christian schools. And this is how they start their morning.
I pledge allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the Bible, God's holy word. I will make it.
Instead of reciting the pledge allegiance to the flag, it's they pledge allegiance to the Bible.
I pledge allegiance to the Bible, God's holy word. I will make it a lamp unto my feet and a light unto my path. And I will hide its words in my heart that I might not sin against God.
Like, isn't that a little weird?
You fuckers can track me down now. But anyway, I went to Victory Bible, and this dude came in who was a missionary. He went to some bumfuck country somewhere. And the only thing I remember was he talked about how they decided to baptize him. They're like, we're going to baptize you, except we're going to use it was either boiling water or boiling oil. Now,
what?
I don't remember whether I asked
Did he say boiling oil?
Which a creepy order. He asked, because I'm totally blind. I cannot see at all.
How do you feel about shit? Do you want to touch it? Do you like to hear it? Does that crackly sound get you excited?
Brother, I wanted to feel his...
Do you know the blind guy from Michigan? It's just a fun guy? I don't know if it's like, gay people. We all know each other. All blinds know each other?
Head. Now, of course, I'm 7 years old. I'm like, oh, yes, I do. Kind of creepy for the dude to ask me. And I remember feeling it. And the reason why I even thought about this was because you, in an episode here in December, was talking about this I think it was a Florida woman, the one who stole the car, and then went to fucking court. And she was like bald, but it looked like she was burned, and it made me think of it. So, I felt his head, and I'll never forget it. It was very scaly. It literally felt like...
That's got to be the worst, when you've got a bad scalp and you lose your hair. You know what I mean? Or a bad shape to your head. Some people can pull off the bald thing. They got a nice dome, right? Nice head. Other people are just like they're bumpy, or in this guy's case, you said it was scaly.
Forget it. Not like skin. Like something dead and scaly.
Like ridges.
Not quite a reptile. Not quite a human. A lizard man, maybe.
See, that type of stuff sticks with you when you're young, Some guy makes you feel his head.
But...
Are you sure it was his head?
Yes. If I had known about you back then, I would have listened to you. I had decided, thanks to Unshackled, never mind what that is.
Oh, his phone. Oh, God damn it. His call dropped. But I know what Unshackled is, I think. We've actually featured Unshackled here on the podcast, if it's the same Unshackled. Unshackled was a religious, like a Christian radio show or drama, right? They'd had like different little stories, and the one that we played on the show was the gay guy. Like one of the brothers was gay.
Oh, you like your new job?
It's more of the same, loading trucks.
Talk about origins of sound clips. This is where be careful you don't get AIDS, pervert, comes from.
Yvonne, you're in worse shape than I am.
Yeah, high blood pressure, diabetes, and then cataracts.
And you came down with a bad case of the homos.
Well, look who's here. Hello, sissy.
Oh, Jerome, don't talk like that to your brother.
Why not? Does the truth hurt, faggot?
Jerome!
Never mind, Mother. I have to leave anyway.
Be careful you don't get AIDS, pervert.
That's kind of my favorite part. The dramatic sting at the end. Dun, dun, dun. All right, well, thank you for all the voicemails. Please keep them coming. It's all the time we have on this edition of the show. I want you guys to email me, show@destroyedreview.com. Destroyedreview.com is our official website. Voicemail line for you, 206-666-4463. That's 206-660-GOD. Isn't it? Oh, God.
No, it's not okay. You have a poop stain.
Spread the distortion. STD. Tell all your friends about the show. Don't forget to give us a 5-star rating, a thumbs up, or like wherever you can rate and review podcasts. I'll see you back tomorrow if and only if you're Sideshow members. Yes, it's going to be an exclusive one. So if you're not yet a freak, sign up right now. Go to DistortedView.com. Otherwise, I'll see you back on Wednesday. Until then, have a great day. Bye, everybody.
I think the worst thing I ever did was I drank a liter of vegetable oil.
This has been another excellent podcast from the Scribe Media Group. Learn more at scribe.net.